Hi, my name is Mark Stone, and I'm the General Manager for Private and Hybrid Cloud Services at Reliable Networks, a division of OTT Communications. Today we're going to give you a brief overview of the cloud marketplace, our niche within that marketplace, and where we think cloud technologies are headed. First, let's do a quick technology level set to make sure everyone is on the same page. We are all used to our laptop at work running just Windows or the Apple operating system, and so we presume that there is a one-to-one relationship between hardware and an operating system. In the cloud, this relationship is changed. One physical server hardware device can actually host many operating systems simultaneously. This technique is called virtualization. Perhaps you've heard of virtualization software like VMware, Microsoft's Hyper-V, and Citrix XenServer. Virtualization software includes a web-based administration console, so you can manage a whole farm of hardware devices and guest operating systems in one place. When an orchestration layer, like the Citrix Cloud Platform environment that we use, is employed, then you have a true cloud. Guest operating systems, like your Exchange server, your file server, or your application server, can be live migrated from one physical host to another while still running. And if a physical host suffers a motherboard or other catastrophic failure, your Exchange server is immediately rebooted on the next available physical host. This kind of architecture reduces downtimes due to hardware failures from hours or even days to just a few short minutes. In addition, by employing redundant firewalls, switches, routers, and cabling, system administrators can perform maintenance like firmware updates, which would otherwise cause a service interruption, at any time without any users noticing. In this kind of environment, which data center or on which physical host your Exchange server is running at any point in time is totally irrelevant. What is relevant is that your email system is available when you need it. It's called the cloud because you no longer have to be concerned about a physical Exchange server taking up space in a data room or keeping your IT staff on edge waiting for a potential failure or malfunction. So now, let's talk about the cloud marketplace landscape. There are three kinds of clouds: public clouds, private clouds, and hybrid clouds. Public clouds were the first on the scene, and most of us have heard of Amazon Web Services, for example. The early users of public clouds were developers who needed to create and destroy servers frequently for testing and development. Another popular use for public cloud is for data backups, which may readily be encrypted. Typically, private clouds are employed when larger companies that invest in and deploy cloud technologies at their own data centers for their exclusive use. Reliable Networks provides private cloud environments for companies that do not wish to invest upwards of $100,000 or so to host their own private cloud infrastructure. For many companies, it does not make economic sense to host their own private cloud infrastructure when they can have the same level of security and redundancy at a fraction of the cost. Hybrid clouds use orchestration technologies like Citrix Cloud Platform to merge a customer's own systems with a cloud provider's systems to get the benefit of a scalable, geographically diverse environment with off-site backups and separate disaster recovery sites. Not surprisingly, market research indicators estimate that the hybrid cloud market will grow at a compound average rate exceeding 30% through 2018. Reliable Networks does not offer public cloud services. We focus on private and hybrid cloud services for companies running mission-critical applications, as well as companies whose data is either very sensitive, regulated, or in some cases, both. Unlike a public cloud environment where anyone, including spammers, can set up a new server with nothing more than a credit card, at Reliable Networks, we go through a vetting process with our clients before they get access to our cloud resources. This process includes careful analysis of a client's existing systems, business and regulatory requirements, and any other specific needs. A major aspect of cloud technologies is risk mitigation. Our vetting process allows us to work with you to assess the level of risk mitigation that's right for your company. This risk mitigation analysis procedure is what separates us from other cloud providers who offer only infrastructure as a service options. Remember, data loss, security breaches, and the associated mitigation and recovery cost money. Our holistic assessment of your technology needs will give you the tools you need to make informed decisions about the level of risk mitigation that best suits your bottom line. At Reliable Networks, it's uptime all the time. Visit us at reliablenetworks.com, call us at 207-772-5678, or email us at reliable@reliablenetworks.com to learn more.